Sometimes when you're trading, there's a phenomena that people don't talk about, but is actually an everyday part of the trading experience, and that is confusion. And actually, confusion can end up being your friend when you listen to what it's telling you. And today's market price action is a really good example of that. We've seen sort of different drivers for the dollar, both up and down during recent weeks. And the recent dollar moves that we've got have been mild, moderate, and choppy. So, in many ways, it's been a sort of confusing price action. I can imagine some intraday traders, maybe some new traders, coming to the screen thinking, "Okay, what do I sell today? What trade should I take today?" And when there isn't a clear catalyst, what it means is the probability of the direction of markets is not on your side. So, take for example the euro US dollar pair. If you had to look at this from an intraday basis, you could make a case for gains or falls. Okay. Yes, there's sort of, you could say the technical trend is down. There's reasons for residual dollar strength. If someone put a gun to your head, you'd say, okay, yeah, euro US dollar sell bias makes sense. But here's the problem. Although it makes sense, there's not been a clear catalyst recently. There's nothing out this morning. The speakers last night from the Federal Reserve didn't particularly justify dollar strength. The last bit of dollar strength really was from the initial jobless claims data that came out yesterday afternoon, and the reaction to that was mixed. You can see the reaction here, up, down, up, down, up, down, far from compelling price action. So as a result, you might come to the screen today and think, I'm just confused. And sometimes what beginner traders will do, they'll just put on a trade anyway. Think, this is a poor option expired. I'll just buy in there, put my stop there. And you just sort of, you fritter away your account like that. Stick to the catalysts, stick to the clear drivers, wait until probability is on your side, wait till you've seen a recent sentiment shift. And ideally, the bigger, the better. So if you experience confusion, just pause and think, hang on, why am I confused? Because that can be a message. Why am I thinking it's not? Now, obviously, if it's a gap in your knowledge, you've got to build on that and work on that over time. But once you've reached a certain level of maturity, you'll still feel that confusion and learn to listen to it. Say, okay, there's no clear catalyst. There's no obvious catalyst coming up. So there's no obvious trade. Embrace the confusion and allow it to be a message. I'm just going to preserve capital, wait for that clear driver. And there is a Canadian jobs data print coming up later on this afternoon where there might be a fresh catalyst. And if you've got your capital and only using it on those clear catalyst changes, you're just going to find yourself, trading less, but more than likely taking higher probability trades. So just remember that confusion can be your friend.